TLG-GT. What's up, squad? What's up, fam? This is TLG-GT Live, coming every single Monday for about 30-45 minutes. Doing the show, man. Doing the show, having a lot of fun, getting a lot of brand new agents to plug in and check out what we have going on in this awesome system created by Mr. Art Leeser, the one and only, the man I'm talking to right over my shoulder. So this is the end of month call. You know, obviously we are only 6 days into the month, but we always do an EOM call and just have some fun, edify the agents that crushed it in May, and just go over some announcements. This is going to be our end of month show. For those of you that are plugging in, just understanding, you know, we go over the top 15. We give some shine to some agents that absolutely crushed it and knocked it out the park last month. But let's start out. Let's start out with some announcements. How about we have About TLGs coming up? If you look at this one over my shoulder, we have an About TLG coming up in Raleigh, North Carolina on the 15th. How about on the 14th, we've got Blaze Foray hosting Greenville, South Carolina. Then also Nashville, Tennessee, and PA are coming up soon. Just looking for the leaders to go ahead and set those dates and get everything in motion. So we also have some things that started out June 1st. You know, the You First bonus, which is the Americo 10% bonus. Understanding how this works. If you guys understand the streamlining and the way that Americo does business, guys, it's all about efficiency. And we talked about this a lot last week, you know, just efficiency of the process of red light, green light, and utilizing the Americo product line to just go ahead and submit business, whether it's through HMS 100, 125, CBO 100, CBO 50, payment protector, or continuation. They also have a ADB product that's phenomenal. And actually, you know, a lot of our ADB products go to age 80. Americo's does not end. You know, it's a phenomenal product. And just utilizing what Americo has to offer, number one, they give you a pretty good commission bonus at the end of the year. So when we're talking about the 10% bonus, when you issue over 50,000 with them between now and the end of year, they're going to pay you a 10% bonus on everything over 50K. Some of y'all are like, okay, well, they stop at 5K if I issue 50. No, if you issue 75K, they're going to cut you a $7,500 check. So understanding how Americo is doing this, and even on top of it, they're the company that offers us the top comp when it comes to our comp grid right here, up to 140%. So, you know, if you were brought in at 100%, you know, the HMS series, the CBO series, they pay that top comp on this compensation schedule. So focus heavily on what Americo has to offer, because it's just a simple process of moving through, you know, as far as simple underwriting goes, like age, height, and weight. And, you know, just, you know, the big ones like heart attack, stroke, cancer, diabetes, things like that. So if you can understand that simplified underwriting, you can go ahead and move into Americo and start shopping their products immediately. If they find something in the background, you're going to know within the first 5 minutes whether you can move forward or stop and call your upline and start having that conversation while you still have the client on the line. One of the worst things ever when it comes to sales is, you know, applying for a product but then finding out 24 hours or, you know, 7 days later that the client didn't get approved as applied for and maybe got a decline, and you have to pivot to another product. But sometimes getting a hold of these clients that long after the initial sale, when you had them engaged in the conversation, you know, it's hard, it's tough. You know, being able to pivot immediately because you know that it was a green light, that they got covered, and you can say, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you were approved as applied for right here on the spot. Or, hey, you know what, a red flag came up, let's do some additional underwriting and find out what they found, you know, in place. So, and then start going over medications, get your upline involved or your agent mentor involved in that process, and then start moving forward. But, you know, utilizing Americo for all their product line and then being able to receive a 10% bonus on top of that, team, that's amazing. It's absolutely, I've never seen anything like it. Understanding what our compensation used to go to and then utilizing a 10% bump on top of that, being paid, you know, 30% more on some products, that blows my mind. And this is what we're being offered. Also, starting June 1st was our leadership trip. So for those of you that don't understand the guidelines, y'all can read them here. It's posted up in Workplace as well. We probably have it in the Guterman Agency on Facebook. But understanding, so the months June, July, and August, producers, it's going to be $75,000 submitted over 3 months. But you do have to have an 80% placement. That means you gotta issue pay at least 80% of that business, and you have to have at least 1 month of a platinum partner qualification. That's $30,000 submitted. For managers is $250K submitted, and out of one of those months, at least regional manager qualified. It's not that hard to do, but look at this beautiful place that we're going to be hanging out at Atlantic Beach in the Outer Banks. We're going to be going on boating rides. Go check out the horses. The food is amazing. The beaches are amazing. The water's amazing. And just getting together to associate and have a lot of fun. This is what it's all about, and it started right now. June 1st was the beginning. So if you haven't pressed the gas yet, it is time to press the gas and get your wheels turning to start hitting your goals, because I want to see you there. I want to see you hit the bonuses. Y'all understand why I set this together, right? If you hit this, you're obviously going to be in the running. If you're crushing America, you're going to be in the running for a massive You First bonus on top of that. So why not win a trip? Why not get paid an extra $10,000 at the end of the year because you're crushing your goals? So keep stepping up, keep stepping out. And if you haven't started inviting people to the About TLG live events, do so. So Raleigh, Greenville, South Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, and PA coming up. Get people to those events. We will STP, we will show the plan and get people to understand what we have going on in this phenomenal company, which is TLG. All right, enough being said. Let's talk about the top 15 for May. Monthly GFG, monthly GT leaderboard, top 15 May. Number 15, we've got Latif Duncan with $14,117. Number 14, Lake Savage Bella Vance with $14,678. Number 13, Danielle Leifert with $15,177. Might I add that she was basically on vacation for about 2 weeks with her hubby, Jared, sitting in Cancun. Number 12, SVP Blaze Foray with $15,881 for the month of May. Number 11, Chalet Maines. I believe that's Maines. I think you switched everything over, and I think that you got married. Ain't that right, Chalet? You can let me know. I saw everything switch over on Facebook, so I'm giving you the respect. Instead of North, I'm putting down Maines. Number 11, Chalet Maines, $16,573. Young mother out there crushing it and killing it, making no excuses, none whatsoever. Number 10, Old School Van Barnett, $17,654 for the month of May. Number 9, we've got Angel Aloyo, Pastor Angel Aloyo with $18,460 for the month of May. Angel, absolutely crushing it, man. Number 8, my big brother, Chad Guterman with $18,643 for the month of May. Might I add, y'all know he does this on a PT basis, a part-time basis. Yeah, I don't know if the Air Force does a whole lot of PT. I see him running, but he's crushing this on a PT basis. He's working, he works a 4 a.m. to 3 p.m. job with the post office, out there crushing it for the last 17 years, and gets after this on a part-time basis. Kind of makes some of y'all look silly what he has going on. He's just efficient at what he does, and his time management skills on top of having 3 children and 2 jobs. It's phenomenal, man. He's out there, and I think he's this weekend he's on for the last 2 weeks. He's going to be on active duty for the next 2 weeks because he's Air Force as well. Been there for a long time. All right, number 7, Mandy Treadway with $18,838. Congratulations, Mandy. You're constantly stepping up your game. I see you crossing over 20,000 this month. So crush it in June, get to 20,000, step up into the Gold Club. Number 6, Jared Leifert, the other half of the dynamic Leifert duo, $20,658 for May. It's and on vacation as well. Y'all understand, like these agents are putting out numbers And this isn't even their full-time effort. You know, when we talk about numbers going to 30 to 40, 50,000 a month, you know, that's an absolute focused full-time agent and can be hit. There's no reason that any one of you can't hit those numbers. All right, number 5, Micah Usri. First-time gold partner with $20,885. Congratulations, Micah. Y'all stick around for the end of the show. We've got the top 5 doing some training. So don't go anywhere. Make sure that y'all stick around. And I'm telling y'all, pay attention to Micah Usri. He has a powerful message. Number 4, the one and only Mark Spear with $22,109. Way to pull it off there. You know, last couple of weeks, Mark, you know, I know the fighter that you are, bro. I'm constantly proud of everything that you do. You're a freaking phenomenal leader and absolutely getting after it. Number 4 for the month, dude. Let's step that up to number 1. Number 3, we have Josh Harris, regional manager Josh Harris, with $25,482. Congratulations, Josh. Crushing it effortlessly, you know, consistently. Every single month, you're absolutely just continuing to crush it, man. Number 2, y'all know this name because we keep talking about him. How about Joe Keller? $29,022 for number 2 for the month. Joe, you absolutely crushed it. You killed it, bro. Proud of what you have going on. Number 1, we've got Paul Dice. Paul Dice, y'all stick around. Y'all got to hear Paul Dice's video, man. This is phenomenal with what Paul did. But $30,271 for the month of May. Paul Dice absolutely crushed it with consistency and professionalism week in and week out for May. And he makes a comment, you know, in his video, man. He's talking, y'all got to see it. I'm not even going to spoil it. Paul is phenomenal. Paul, you crush it. How about congrats again? I'm going to re-shout him out. Micah Usri, 20K first month. I want to give a shout out to Ruben Rodriguez. Ruben, yeah, man, I'm talking to you, bro. We see your effort, so continue to pour that effort out. I know you came like this close to 10K. I think this is your first or second month with us, but you were like right there at 10K. There's no reason that you can't smoke through 10K and then 20 in June. This is what I'm putting on you, bro. I know you can handle it. You know, I talk to my leaders all the time. We're looking for someone that's just willing to run. You know, if we've got a puddle, can't really do anything with that. You know, a puddle's going to dry out. That's someone who is over analytical or has the paralysis of analysis, and they're constantly looking at their leads, or they don't put any effort in. And we constantly have to try and motivate them to actually WROK, right? Actually go to work. You know, some of you are like, why is he spelling it out? Well, it's to some, it's a 4-letter word. How dare you say work? You know, and those are the agents that, you know, we're just going to be nice to. But every now and then, we run across an agent that absolutely just hits the ground running and wants to put in maximum effort because they see the opportunity at hand. And that's you, Ruben. You know, I told Nelson, you know, Ruben's directing Nelson Alvarez. I said, Nelson, you got a river, bro. Like, guide this dude. I understand he's going to crash into some walls, man. Build some platforms, put some sticks down. Let's direct him to absolute success because he is running and gunning. That's what we're always looking for in an agent. Someone that's just willing to get out there and make some mistakes, but put in massive activity and maximum effort. Ruben, I expect a lot from you, bro. Absolutely expect a lot. All right, tracking your business. Before we get into the top 5 videos, I want y'all to understand about tracking your business. To be a professional in what we do, and I've had some pretty great conversations this week with different agents and understanding professionalism and pushing, you know, towards $20,000. We do a call every Friday, 20K mindset call. If you haven't plugged into that call, trust me, I'm going to promote. I'm going to send it out every single Friday at 10 a.m. We get together for an hour, and a panel of professionals are just on there answering questions, whatever questions y'all got. Sometimes we dig down deeper into different topic discussions, but it's always a great conversation and being able to answer questions on the fly for agents because other agents are going to need that information too. So we do it in front of everybody. But, you know, great conversation this week with different agents and talking about your numbers that they've hit. You know, specifically, I had a conversation with a great agent this week, and I kind of went over their numbers over the last 5-6 weeks. And, you know, how many leads they got, the investment it was. I think it was right around $300-400 investment in age leads, you know, over the last 4 to 6 weeks, which you got to raise it up, and we're going to talk about that. But what that did was break down what it actually took to get where they were as far as $300 to $400 investment, ton of dials, but being able to set 15 appointments and then sit 5 appointments and close 3 for just over $5,000-$6,000, I think it was. And, you know, I was like, well, like, tell you the truth, man, those are really great numbers. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, especially at your skill set. And over time, your skill set's going to get even higher because you'll be able to set 15, sit, you know, anywhere from 10 to 12, and then close half of those for, you know, $6,000 to $8,000, you know, on a weekly basis, you know, when you're setting 15 appointments. And I said, you know, you did that over a period of, you know, 5-6 weeks. The only thing different, and y'all hear me out, like when, and I want you to really reflect and take a look at your business. The only thing different from a 10K producer, or some of y'all are 5 to 8K producers, and you do that over a monthly basis. The only thing different from what these top producers are doing is they condense that into 1 week. They take that lead flow, they take the dials, and they condense all that effort into a 7-day period. And that's how they write 4,000 to 6,000, or some of these agents over 10,000 a week. You know, it's lead systems, man. We got lead systems out the wazoo. We got so many lead systems. It's just a reason to talk to somebody. Can you invest in a higher quality lead? Yes, we'll show you how. But no matter what, for every $100 you spend, you're going to write $1,000. So if you're consistent and spending $400 to $600 a week, you're going to write $4,000 to $6,000. The top tier agents are utilizing tier 3 lead systems, which they're, you know, spending anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a week, but writing $8,000 plus on a weekly basis. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, you can't beat the numbers, and the numbers can't beat you. If you adhere to that type of thinking and activity, you guys are going to crush your goals and absolutely raise the bar in the quality of your life if you just condense the time. But Aaron, I'm so busy and everything I got going on. Well, if you want it, then you got to figure it out. You've got to leverage to get more time back in your business, and you're going to start taking your business to levels you ain't never seen before. So y'all sit on that, think on that, and you know, and plug into the 20K call this Friday. Make sure that you guys are pushing the gas. You know, we're 6 days into this month. If you are still at 0, or if you're sitting at 1 app and you just understood what I said to you, now it's time to press the gas to the floor, spin out, put in that maximum effort, really put in maximum effort. Take advantage of all the dial times that you should be taking advantage of, like the 6 to 8 p.m.s. If you don't have an appointment between 6 and 8 p.m., you should be dialing between 6 and 8 p.m. And then also, we're going to be getting some agents on here to talk about the one call close, because we have a new agent named Tolly. Tolly, what's up, man? I met you over the weekend. Tolly came in here and was dialing with Josh, dialing with his upline, drove 4.5 hours, woke up at 3 in the morning to get to his dial team in Raleigh, North Carolina by 7:45 a.m. and started dialing with Josh and Jera. And you know, just getting in there with that energy and that enthusiasm, right? Because nothing happens till someone gets excited. But he got around the heat, started having meaningful conversations, and his first dial, he did a 1-call close with Josh by his side and wrote just over 1,200 AP. This is crazy what we do, man. Like, he's brand new, y'all. Brand spanking new. And then on top of that, set more appointments on top of that. So this is what we have going on. Get around the heat, get excited, get focused, get moving. And I promise you, you guys are going to start to level up. So y'all stick around. We have the top 5 coming on right now.
Hey, this is Micah Usry. I'm direct to Joseph Keller, who's direct to Blaze Foray, direct to Aaron Goonerman, direct to Art Leeser. And I did 20,885 AP for the month of May. I did that with 17 applications, and obviously it's my best month. It's my 5th month being in the business. I'm super excited about what's happening, really honored to be on this team. I think it's just a testimony to the mentoring, to Joe Keller, to Blaze for just being in my corner. Aaron, I've been on the phone with Aaron and in chats with him as well. I mean, just at the drop of a hat, they're coming in to help me, and that's really sped up my learning curve. I'm sure of that. But really what really changed the month for me, I think, is I started tracking my activity. I know it sounds pretty late in the business to do that, but I started tracking my activity. My wife started helping, keeping me accountable, running numbers for me, helping me with that. And you increase your activity, you increase your results. Even if your skill is still catching up, I'm in my 5th month, so it's not like I'm an expert. I'm not an expert by any means, but I looked at my numbers for the 3 months before, and I said, if I can increase my activity, then I should get close to doubling my production. And so, and that's really close to what happened. I broke 20K for the first time, and that was, but it's not rocket science. You know, it's not a mystery to me how it happened. I put in more work. I didn't overwork. You know, I'm in my 5th month. So, but it just kind of goes to show you that you can overcome a lack of skill with increasing activity. I think in the month of May, I really focused a lot more. I made sure I had leads when I needed leads. And if you can focus and you have leads, then you just match that with the activity and the results will come. So I don't think I have to really say a lot to help people believe that they can do this, except for, I mean, I'm in my 5th month, so it's not like I'm not an expert. You can do this. Trust your upline, trust the people mentoring you, apply the things that you're hearing on the calls, get on the calls, and try it. Just keep on giving it a shot. You're gonna miss 100% of the swings that you don't take. So just increase the swings, and you're gonna make a lot more contact, a lot more production, a lot more apps, a lot more AP, and you'll be excited about what that produces and the change that can happen in your life because of that.
Hey everyone, it's Mark Spear, direct to Aaron Guterman, direct to Art Leeser. This month was a pretty difficult month for me. I was able to finish up number 4 at 22,000. But the reason I say it was difficult is because I set a goal for myself to cross over 20,000. And I focused on that more than serving the clients. And so I was really running through the appointments that I had, and I was booking 15 appointments, running through 8, you know, and I wasn't closing that many. And the reason being is that I was trying to get right to the point of the logic part of the sale, forgetting about the emotion. This is an emotional sale backed by logic, and I really forgot about, you know, that building that emotion and building that rapport, and just trying to get to the numbers and saying, here, choose one. So if you all remember, again, like I said, I was $6,000 the 15 days into the month, wasn't even on the leaderboard. I had to reach out to Aaron Guterman, to Lake Bellavance, and get my mind right. Explain to them, you know, hey, listen, these are the appointments that I'm running. This is what was said. This is what I said. And it boiled down to I was just not focusing on building that rapport and then building the emotion and telling stories. You know, facts tell, stories sell, and we hear that all the time, but it is true. If you're not telling stories on what you've seen in life, personal experiences, other agent stories that you've heard, other client stories that you've heard, and giving them every aspect of what can transpire in life and what can happen in life and what situations can be thrown their way, and that this is going to protect them. What we're doing, we're sitting down today and talking about protecting their family in the best way possible, with that emotion, and then following up with the logical side of it. Once I was able to do that, and you know, halfway through the month, I got back on track. I was finding my joy and purpose, you know, and just being able to serve the client to the best of my capabilities. Once I did that, I put up some pretty impressive numbers. So stick to the selling system, build the rapport, build the emotion before you move into showing the client the products. If you're having difficulties, reach out to your upline, get your mind right. Always constantly skilling up, get on the conference calls. I pick up so many golden nuggets with conference calls, or now the live videos, picking up so many different golden nuggets to put into my selling system that makes me achieve the success I have today. So that said, I hope everybody crushes this month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Josh Harris, and I'm direct to Blaze Foray. He was the one that hired me into this business, and he was hired by Aaron, and Aaron was hired by Art Leeser, and that's how it works. But I did $25,482 of annual premium this last month on 24 applications. It's pretty simple and straightforward how I got there. It was just making sure I had enough lead flow to be able to set enough appointments, to be able to talk with enough families, to write enough applications. So that's really all it is it's talking to people on a weekly basis that have expressed interest in what we have to offer. I'm always excited about leads, no matter what lead type it is. It's somebody that inquired on some level for life insurance of some sort, whether that's mortgage protection insurance, final expense insurance, or just regular term life insurance, whatever the case may be. These are people that are looking for what we have to offer. And I always just assume that I'm the best person to help them because I know what I'm doing. And if I don't know something, I've got a team of people that know the answers behind me. So just getting out there, making dials on a weekly basis, setting appointments, and just maintaining motion, positive mental attitude. You know, sometimes things can be frustrating. Sometimes people can be a little bit difficult, but a lot of people are just easy, are great. I end up having great conversations with people and helping them protect their families. And it's, it's really easy going. So not letting the conversations that don't go well, or the appointments that don't go well, or the dials that don't go well, not letting those keep you from those positive interactions where you help somebody and they're happy that you helped them. So that's pretty much all it is. Leads, work ethic, mental attitude, staying, listening to podcasts, listening to books, maintaining communication with uplines. It all goes together, maintaining, plugging into the training calls like the one you're listening to right now. It's pretty awesome what we get to do as a team to be able to help families and make a ridiculous amount of money doing it. So May was a fun month. Here we are in June, looking forward to this month again to do the same thing. Help families every week, make money every week, and help other people do it as well. You can write high levels of production, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month and beyond, while helping people teach and train agents if you are a builder, which I am, and many of you are. Or you can just be a personal producer. But if you're building a team, don't let that keep you from maintaining high levels of production, because you can do it all. All right, guys, have a good one.
What's going on, guys? Joseph Keller here from the parking lot at Costco's. And I finished second for the month. I was at 29,000 behind Paul Dice. And I wrote, I think, 23 applications this month. It was an awesome month. One thing that I want to share with the group is how to have a servant mentality. And even more than that, how to have a mission mentality. So I was driving over here, and I kind of had I'm not a big rhyme guy, but I had mission mentality versus a commission mentality. What I mean by that is this month, I have several examples. One, I had a lady who I treated this lady like she was family. I could go over to her house right now and eat cheeseburgers and swim in the pool afterwards. She was an incredible person. I really genuinely cared for this woman about helping her family out. She wanted to help her son. She didn't have any life insurance. I really thought we could get her a preferred rating with Aetna, really just preferred whole life. Pitched it, she loved it, wanted to get it, and it was a decline immediately with Aetna. Found out she had some heart issues that was a little bit on the border, but we couldn't get her anything really anything but a graded issue policy. And so I had to pivot to a Great Western after the decline, and because I had really just cared for this lady, she went for it and she did it. And so we were able to get the coverage for her son. Example two, had a lady who I've been working with since March, and she had to go medically underwritten. I've just been following up with this woman, following up, and built a ton of rapport with her and her fiance, and just kept staying in touch with them. We finally got her Foresters medically underwritten back, and it wasn't what we thought. She got rated a bunch, but I stayed with it, and I was able to write her an additional CVS Aetna policy, whole life. Had another lady, Nadine Grimes. This lady, $30 a month. I have been in more communication with this lady. You would have thought it was a $500 a month policy, the way I have been back and forth in communication with this lady. So have a bigger mission, guys. That is my charge for the group. Money can only take you so far. Yes, we want to make money, but if you serve families, if you genuinely put families first before your own needs and you serve them, I think you will be surprised at the amount of income you make. Thanks, guys.
Hello, TLG family. Paul Dice here, direct to Blaze Foray, who is direct to Aaron Guterman, who's direct to Art Leeser. Hey, what a great month. I just wanted to take a minute here and kind of talk through what happened in my world as far as what I was able to accomplish. So first of all, just a combination of lead sources. If I would have just depended on my direct mail platinum leads, I wouldn't have made it. I probably would have done half what I did. Probably about 15,000 is what I would have ended up with if I just depended on my normal direct mail leads. But in addition to my direct mail leads, I also did live transfers. I did some business with existing clients, just servicing them in the best way I could. And at the very end of the month, had a warm market application sent in, which actually put me over the top. So consistent lead flow is really what helped me out. Also, just being persistent and being consistent. I've been thinking about it, and I don't think that I was in the top 5 all month, but I did have a good consistent month. So I just kept grinding. At the beginning of the month, I set a goal. I really wanted to hit 30K for the month. I missed my goal just so close last month, or in April. So I really wanted to hit 30K. So I set the goal. I sent that goal up to my upline, and I just went to work, and I stayed as consistent as I possibly could be. I just kept grinding through it until I achieved my goal. And then also, it was just a matter of staying positive, with some positive affirmations and some positive self-talk, and also with experience. I've been doing this for 4 years now, so it's easy for me to look myself in the mirror and say, you know what, everything's going to be fine. It's all going to work out. It always has. It always will. So I really worked hard at staying positive and actually voicing those affirmations out loud. And I really think that helped me pull through as well. So that's basically how I did it. No revelations here. It's just work, just grinding through, buying leads, and servicing our clients in the best way that we can. That's how I did it.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned.
Hey, what's going on, crew? What's up, fam? What's up, GT? This is SVP Aaron Guterman coming at you from the Crystal Coast. Have an announcement for this weekend. Looking to get the leadership crew together, and why not? There's no better place than here. So we actually rented, this is my location, this is my beach house, but we rented a bigger beach house that'll hold 12 plus. Plus we have this one here, but the contest is gonna run June, July, and August. So if we're gonna have a leadership retreat, we've gotta have leaders that qualify for the retreat. So for production leaders, you have to hit 75,000 in production between the months of June, July, and August and be a platinum certified partner, you got to make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit the level. Also for managers, make sure that you are regional manager qualified and 250,000 in total production between those 3 months. So make sure that you guys are knocking it out, and understand that leadership is taken, it's not given. You know, what's with having a leadership event if we don't have qualified leaders to knock it out? So I wish all of you could attend, and you're gonna make me rent a couple more houses. I'd love to do that, but go ahead and make it happen. So contest starts June 1st. Come down here and hang with us. We're gonna have fun. Food. We're gonna have fun hanging on the beaches. We're gonna have fun taking boat rides out to places like Shackleford Island, to where they have 138 horses, wild horses out there. We can go see things like that. So we have a lot of events planned for those 4 days y'all are out here. So y'all come hang with us, come hang with the crew, and we're gonna have a good time. See you then. It'll be September 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the nights of. We'll be leaving on the 4th. So y'all call me if you need me. I love you. Let's crush it. Let's go get it. Hey, what's going on, crew? What's up, fam? What's up, GT? This is SVP Aaron. I hope you guys love it. The association that you'll receive, the time hanging out on the island. We've got so much to do. Beach fun. The restaurants around here are absolutely amazing. We can take a boat ride out to Shackleford Island, where they have 130, 840 wild horses out there. Things like that. There's so much to do out here in Atlantic Beach, Morehead City, Beaufort. Just a phenomenal area. And we're going to get together. Leadership topics, fun, food, massive association, and just get together and have a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will push. I hope you guys will get as many as we can. Heck, make me rent a second house. That's what it's all about. So y'all keep attacking. Put your head down. This is going to be a fun get together, a fun contest, but you have to hit the numbers. It's important that you guys hit those numbers so we can get together, because what's a leadership event without leaders? So we're looking for leadership. And remember, guys, leadership is taken, it's not given. So go out and take it for yourself. Go get yours. I hope you guys love it. The association that you'll receive, the time hanging out on the island. We've got so